This is where I work. This is where I hustle. Ever since work from home became a new normal since the pandemic, my home office has been evolving continuously with an increased focus on ergonomics, functionality and productivity. In this video, I will walk through all components of my dual laptop desk setup. Everything I show here is linked in the description if you want to check it out later. My setup is divided into three main parts: the desk, the shelf unit on the left side, and the pegboard above the desk. Let me begin with the desk. I use a 4-year-old Ikea Malm white desk which I revamped to create a black theme by sticking black wood grain vinyl. This desk is really sturdy and has good storage capacity, which is really helpful to hide away all the less used items. The dimensions of this desk is good enough for a single monitor setup, 27-inch or little larger, but is a bit compact for a horizontal multi-monitor setup, especially if you store other things on top as well. For the chair, I use the Ikea Markus, which is a great budget chair and is really good for a home office setup. I'm 5 feet 10 inch tall, and for me it has good lumbar support and adequate seat depth. It has good adjustability in terms of recline settings and height adjustment. The mesh back makes it breathable, and it includes a fixed headrest which is great for long sessions. My only complaint about this chair is the armrest, which is not adjustable, and because of that I cannot get the chair closer to the desk. Hence, I had to remove them. Apart from the armrest issue, I find this chair to be a good option in its price range. For the display, I use a 1440p 27-inch curved gaming monitor from Aorus. It has a 1500R curve and 165Hz refresh rate, which gives an immersive feel and is comfortable to the eyes. I use a monitor arm to keep my desk clean and also have the screen at a suitable height and distance to ensure good seating ergonomics. Sitting on top of my monitor is the Xiaomi Light Bar. I find this light useful to reduce strain on my eyes, study at night, and also helps me light up documents while scanning with phone. This light bar helped me remove my old table lamp, which was just taking up a lot of desk space with little functionality. It has a wireless controller dial to control brightness, temperature, and on-off. The dial is super smooth, satisfying, and very convenient to use. My first laptop in the setup is Dell Precision 5530, which is kept on a vertical stand to save space. All I have to do is plug in a single USB-C Thunderbolt cable, which is powered by a Dell WD-19 dock placed beneath the desk using command strips. The dock allows me to switch on the laptop without having me to open the lid each time. I use this for my day job, which includes building proposals, presentations, and conference calls. For the mousepad, I use the Corsair MM300 Pro XL, which is big enough to fit both my keyboard and mouse. For the peripherals, my main mouse is the Logitech MX Master 3. This is the mouse I use most of the time for everything apart from playing games. My second mouse is the Razer Viper Ultimate, which I use mostly while gaming and sometimes during casual work. It is usually kept on its charging dock, and I have to admit this is the best FPS gaming mouse I have ever used. It has a perfect balance of weight, ergonomics, and performance. Now coming to the keyboard, I use the glorious wired GMMK 10 keyless keyboard with cherry speed silver keys. It is a wonderful keyboard, and the fact that it is hot swappable makes it very interesting. The keyboard and Logitech MX3 mouse are both connected to a USB switcher from Ugreen. This USB switcher is an important interface in my setup as it helps me switch both my mouse and keyboard between laptops with a press of a single button. The USB switcher not only acts as a switch but also acts as a USB hub with multiple USB 3.0 ports for pen drives, hard drives, etc. I highly recommend this type of USB switcher if you have a multiple PC or laptop setup. All the RGB on the setup has been set using Alexa to activate after sunset when things become more interesting. It is at this time my second laptop, the Alienware 15R2, becomes more active. In the evening, I play games, create and watch content, and perform other personal work. I use the laptop screen as my second display whenever required for multitasking. The laptop is supported by the Alienware graphics amplifier with RTX 2080 Super kept on the top of the side unit. This GPU amplifier has really helped increase the life of my laptop by a couple of years. I'm able to play most recent games in decent frame rates at high settings. Below my Alienware laptop, I have a leather tray which helps me organize my personal stuff such as wallets, random cables, memory cards, and earbuds. Other items on my desk are a phone stand which came as an accessory from my old Logitech G613 keyboard. Being a mechanical keyboard fan, I have stuck a cherry switch test kit on top of this just to have it on my desk as a fidget. Last item on my desk is the Razer Nari Ultimate headphones, which is stored on a Razer stand. The stand also acts as a USB hub with 3 ports. I use the Nari Ultimate headphone mainly for gaming, and I love it for the special haptic feedback and THX sound quality, both of which provide a great level of immersion. Now coming to the left side of my setup, I have the Ikea Kallax shelf unit, which is an important component of the setup. The visible items are a satellite speaker for my home theater, which is not a part of this setup but connects to my TV system on the opposite side of this room. Then I have the Amazon Echo Dot 4 speaker and a power extension board which I keep hidden behind the wooden plate. On top of the Kallax shelf unit is the Alienware amplifier which I mentioned earlier. Then I have this canvas, which is a great reminder for me to stay focused on the present. Since I did not have enough space on my desk, I have mounted the mic arm to the side of the shelf unit with the Rode NT-USB Mini that I use for calls and voiceovers. The mic arm allows me to adjust the mic to the desired position and helps me hide it away when not in use. Behind the graphics amplifier is a stars projector that I got from Amazon, and it creates another layer of lighting for my entire setup. For the RGB, at the back of the monitor I have installed Corsair LS100 smart lighting, which I often use them in video mode as it creates an immersive backdrop based on the video that is being played. This is great while gaming and watching movies at night. Additionally, I have LifeX Z-Strip installed at the back of my desk, and it runs towards the Ikea Kallax shelf on the left side. The Ikea Pegboard further has more RGB, and I have a dedicated video linked below. On this Pegboard, I have within my hand's reach my iPad Pro and 2 headphones. One of the headphones is BOSE QC35, which I mainly use for watching movies, editing videos, and listening to music due to its great sound quality. The second one is the JABRA Evolve 75, which I use sometimes for calls and meetings only. On the left side, I have a charging hub for which I have a dedicated video, and you can have a look later. I use this to charge my iPhone, iPad Pro, headphones, and batteries. I store the charged batteries separately in these boxes to keep things well organized. The JBL Bluetooth speaker is used only sometimes if I get tired of using my headphones. At the top, I have on display PlayStation icon lights and my favorite gaming characters. On the right, I have some stationery, some coasters with PlayStation icons, and storage for documents. And finally, I have some plants randomly for decoration. So that was my dual laptop work from home setup. I hope you all enjoyed this video and found some good ideas to implement in your own desk setup. Please like the video and don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going to keep making upgrades to the setup and you don't want to miss them. See you again.